Alright, ladies and gents, as ever, my name is Shane, that's Shane's Games, and tonight we're going to be playing Sam & Max The Devil's Playhouse, aka Sam & Max Season 3. It's what we are first time playing, so if you're just joining us, feel free to check YouTube, that'll be the easiest way to get caught up on things. But for everybody else, let's go ahead and get into the game, shall we? Let's see, Senzoba, one of the places in the game you went to somebody's house and had to break into somebody's house, and the person's mom caught you and told you to leave. That sounds like Kathy Rain, maybe? The one with the lady in the leather jacket? I bet that's the one. That sounds familiar. Alright, so last time we were partway through Chapter 1. So here's Episode 1, I should say. So here's what you've missed so far. There is this big ape guy named General Schoonkape, who has appeared on Earth claiming that he's here for peaceful purposes, but we're pretty sure he's here to conquer us. And we are trying to put a stop to that. Meanwhile, Max has found himself a strange artifact called one of the Toys of Power that gives him precognitive abilities. So we're trying to figure out what's up with that while also making the best use of it. Yes, actually, that's a great idea, Rin. Could you do that? I appreciate that. Thank you. Let's see. Punisher last week. 5 games for under 20. Very nice. Have you tried any of them yet? Anything you like there? All right. Go ahead and get started. All right, so right now our immediate goal, I think we can actually check that out here, right? Okay, here we go. Max and I have revived the friendly alien brain on board Schoonkape's ship. The brain warned us about Schoonkape's evil plot to find all the Toys of Power and use them to conquer the galaxy. Schoonkape has taken off into the city to track down the remaining toys. To trap Schoonkape in the penal zone, don't be like that, don't make it weird. Max and I will have to find the homing beacon and get access to one of Mama Bosco's inventions, which is a thing that opens up a portal to the penal zone. Don't make it weird, it's not like that. All right. So those are our 2 goals for right now. And I think we need to go explore some of our old locations and see if anything's changed first and foremost. Oh my god, Titanfall 2. Possibly one of my favorite games of all time. I love Titanfall 2. Amazing, amazing game. Celica, welcome in. It's not like that. Don't make it weird. It's not like that. Oh, was Kathy Rain? Excellent, excellent. For a second, I wasn't sure. I'm like, that's...
Questions? Ask me. I'm here to help.
Because that's something I play that doesn't sound familiar, but I got there.
Where is Skunk Ape now?
You should start by looking for people he's associated with.
Freemasons?
Or his new queen, Stinky?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we can go see if we can track
Stay
down
vigilant,
Stinky.
Super Ball.
Roger that.
Where's the exit? Hey, Phenomenon! Welcome in. How are you doing today, Finn? How's everything going with you? Good to see you as always. And hey, if anybody in here is not following Phenomenon, you absolutely should. Amazing retro streamer right there. Plays a lot of JRPGs from the more obscure stuff to some very cool old classics. Make sure you click that link, give him a follow, check him out next time he's live. You're gonna have a great time over there. Does it feel like you're shadowing Finn tonight? It is weird how sometimes you can watch Twitch for like half a day and it just seems like you're following the same people around. Small world. Small world. Yeah, they reuse things, but I think they reuse them in a way that makes it feel cozy. Like you're always like, oh, I remember this guy. Oh, I remember that thing. I enjoy that. All right, so we don't have Girl Stinky, but we have Grandpa Stinky. Let's see what he's got to say.
Not even the freelance police can put me in a bad mood today. Do your worst.
Oh, new thing!
It is pretty cool, isn't it? But don't touch! And no animals on the counter!
So that's the homing beacon we're looking for right there. The Big Lasowski, hey, welcome in, number 1, and number 2, thank you so much for the sub right there. I appreciate that. How are you doing today? How have you been since I've seen you last? Hope all is going well with you. Hey, Chris Technician. Thank you. How are you doing today, Chris? Hope's all going good with you.
Isn't that brooch a little fancy pants for you, Grandpa Stinky?
Tain't a brooch, you cretin. It's a badge of honor. General Skunkapi was so grateful for my donation that he made me his second in command.
Stinky, you've been conned. I'm sorry. How was work week? Not bad. Very slow, which gave me a lot of time to catch up on my mobile gaming, which is always nice.
That badge looks dangerous, Grandpa Stinky. You'd better let us have it.
Let you have it? This badge gives me command over General Skunkapi's entire 5th Legion and Outer Dominions. I'm not going to give it to the likes of you.
Where are his outer dominions exactly?
I don't know. He told me to command them from inside the diner. I think it stretches from Alpha Centauri to the Andromeda Galaxy. And Brooklyn, of course.
Of course. Red beeping light on a brooch. It's very fancy. It's science fiction-y. Phenomenon, this game looks awesome. I love the Sam & Max series. The writing is hysterical. And just something about the character designs. Just so joyful.
Can't we just borrow your badge?
Ha! Even if you weren't a couple of shiftless ape traitors, my captain ordered me never to take it off. And to keep at least 50 feet away from him at all times for some reason.
Yeah, that's totally normal and not weird at all. All 3 of these and the LucasArts one I enjoy as well. Sam & Max Hit the Road.
How's life as a multimillionaire, Grandpa Stinky?
So, you're starting to regret handing over that ticket, are you? I almost feel bad taking it from you, but consider it a life lesson. You're gonna be a lot more clever to outsmart an old salt like Stinky.
What are you gonna do with all the money?
Oh, I already gave it away.
You what?
What?
To General Skunkapi.
Oh.
Haven't you heard him talk about the big plans he has for the planet? Inspiring. And since he made me his second in command, I never have to worry about money again.
Well, easy come, easy go, I suppose.
You just gave away hundreds of millions of dollars to an alien gorilla?
You make it sound like I didn't get anything in return. I got this badge and command of an entire alien fleet.
That is pretty cool, Sam.
Well, yeah, especially if you threw in the badge.
Yeah, that's the important part there. Priorities. Bullet is money, etc., etc. It's true. A lot of the NPCs in these games are kind of jerks, which does make it easier when you need to con them to get stuff. Also, I still love this interface. The way Sam's little tune looks around at the options. That is so cute to me.
Skunk Ape's a total dillweed, Grandpa Stinky. We're placing him under arrest.
Well, we're getting around to it. Eventually.
Traitors! I knew it. Just wait until the General hears about this.
You know where he is?
Well, no. And I'm not supposed to go near him. But you two are in for a world of hurt once he gets my memo.
We called him a total dillweed. Language, gentlemen, language. Jesus.
General Skunk Ape's got you brainwashed, Grandpa Stinky.
Yeah, and he hung you out to dry to avoid further shrinkage.
Ha! You gentle, free-loving hippie peacenik types just can't appreciate a real leader who's not afraid to use his weapons.
He really doesn't know us at all, does he?
Not in the slightest.
This is your last warning, Grandpa Stinky. We're taking down the whole Skunk Ape army.
Don't forget who you're talking to, traitors. As long as I wear this badge, my loyalty is with the General.
Okay, this is your last warning, for real. We're taking down the whole Skunk Ape army.
Don't forget who you're talking to, traitors. As long...
Alright, now he's just repeating himself. Alright. This game is getting too real right now. A little bit too. A little more timely than I was expecting.
We've had a sudden change of heart. We think Skunk Ape is awesome.
Where do we sign up to join the Skunk Ape Army?
You two? In the Skunkapi army? Don't make me laugh.
We're really good at not making people laugh.
Why can't we be in the Skunk Ape Army?
For starters, have you ever actually hit anything with that gun of yours, Fido?
Now that's just not nice.
And as for Harvey here, he'll be a fine soldier until we run into a "you must be this tall to invade this planet" sign. Grrr.
Wow.
You made him angry.
Whoever animated this scene, I need to find them and shake their hand. That's amazing. That is incredible. I need this to be my desktop background right now. I can watch this all day. Oh god, that's so good. Alright, I think I've got some ideas here, but we're gonna have to come back.
I'd better get out of here before things get violent.
He's still going. Alright, let me see if I can use future vision in here. Hitting him with the old, oh my god, he's still here. Alright, we got teleportation too, we can do that.
Future vision.
Alright, I was thinking about that. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Alright, I think I might have an idea, but I can't do it right now. I've got to do a little setup first. Let's get out of here. Hopefully Max will catch up eventually. Yeah, there he goes. Hey, Lovejoy, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. How have you been since I've seen you last? Hope everything's going good with you. Must be hard to hold all that rage within that tiny little body. I'm gonna be honest, like, in all of my life, the shorter the people I've known have been, the angrier. I don't know why that correlation is there, but it is. Yeah, Rin out here proving my point. Thank you for that. You challenged our aim. Can we shoot him? It's weird that you have this gun available at all times in every game, and like rarely is it ever used for anything, which is kind of a running gag in and of itself. Like, it's been used once so far in this game. Sam tried to shoot General Skunkape and he's immune to
Grandpa
bullets.
Stinky sounded like General Skunk Ape's #1 biggest fan. I wonder if he can help.
Alright, so I've got an idea based on something that happened before. Let me see if we can do this here. So, I'm gonna see if we can go in the mole processing chamber. Show him the badge! He showed me the badge! Reversal!
Welcome back. You'll feel a slight tingle as we take your personal items for safekeeping.
Alright.
For the comfort of guests waiting outside, please refrain from screaming or crying out.
Alright, now we need to get out of here before we burn to death, because we really don't want to do that. That would be bad. It's gonna teleport straight to the diner. Max enjoyed that a little too much. There was a joke they made in the last stream, because they took all of Sam's stuff and they tried to take all of Max's stuff, and it didn't work. And the voice asked, "Where do you even keep all that?" And he said, "None of your damn business." Which is the correct answer. Alright, so I've got an idea here. Oops. Get down here. This is putting together some tools that we had from the last stream, so keep up if you're just joining us. This will make sense in a moment.
You'd best make this quick, traitors.
I'm gonna talk to Stinky again and tell him that we love Skunkape.
We really want to join the Skunk Ape Army, Grandpa Stinky. Max needs to pay for college.
Why don't you ladies run back to your knitting and scrapbooking and leave the army work to the real men and gorillas?
That does it!
That is so funny to me. Alright. So now,
I'd better get out of here before things get violent.
all right, so the thing is, Max's teleportation power allows us to go anywhere there's a phone. And since we used the processing booth, Sam's phone is in the booth, so we can teleport to the booth. And Max can teleport any person who's touching him. And right now, Stinky's touching him. You see where I'm going with this? I think we might have something here. So, great teleporter. Oh, whose phone was it that we had? It was Stinky's cell, wasn't it? I think that was the one he picked up. Try this. Aha! Yes!
Get your hands off me! Oh, what have you done?
Welcome back. Thank you for bringing friends along to celebrate the benevolence of General Skunkape. You'll feel a slight tingle as we take your personal items for safekeeping.
No one's taken my personal gold and griddles!
For the comfort of guests waiting outside, please refrain from screaming or crying out.
Abort! For the love of Skunkape, abort!
Voice print verified. Skunkape Army Sous Chef 8th Class. Processing aborted.
Sous Chef? 8th class? After all I've done for that ungrateful monkey, he can keep his bloody hands off of my pots and pans.
Unpleasant truths being learned here today. Alright, so now, go back to this hopper right here, and...
Looks like Grandpa Stinky's stuff got mixed in with all of mine.
What has he got in his pockets?
His victory badge from Skunk Ape, and jackpot! A collectible shot glass from Mista Pizza!
That was a good impression. That was a really good impression. Alright, so we now have the homing beacon, the thing we wanted to get.
It's Skunk Ape's Penal Zone Prisoner's Badge with built-in homing beacon.
And we now have a collectible shot glass as well.
Grandpa Stinky must have gotten this shot glass from Mista Pizza when he went to meet Skunk Ape.
There must be 100 Mista pizzas in the city.
142, pal. So which one did Skunk Ape go to?
Alright, well, we might be able to use that with the evidence thingy. If we can get out of here. Knitters do subterfuge, you just do text. Wow. Savage. Lovejoy, you're heading back to Scotland for Christmas soon. Ooh, I hope you have an excellent trip. That is awesome. I think I mentioned last stream that I've been ever since I was a teenager. I've been 6 foot even. But last time I got my physical done, the doctor confirmed I am in fact 5'11" now because getting old is horrible. Alright, so let's see, where are we heading now? Oh, right over here. Want to go to Scotland? There are castles? I do want to see a castle someday. That would be cool as hell. Spine compression is real, it turns out. My poor spine. Oh god, Selnica. They actually went all the way last stream. And they pointed out we need to throw Skunkape in a portal. Which, as they put it, all you do is you press the button and you'll get sucked right in the penal zone. Which point Sam and Max looked at him because that's even for them, it's a little bit much. Alright, let's try and use the Crime-tron here. Well, let's see, we've got shot class.
Skunk Ape must have been at a Mista Pizza, but how can we know which one?
Don't know. Can we use the mysterious note?
Item not recognized.
I know we had another item that was getting recognized earlier. Was it Stinky's cell phone?
You've discovered a new location.
There we go. All right, let's head over there immediately. Sound like it's been so long since you played this title, you forgot most of the jokes. Honestly, I love that because that makes it a little bit fresher. Relentlessly, you find amusement in the fact that I, a non-binary individual, am taller than my sister and mother, but shorter than my brother and father, and feels very fitting. You're the statistically average. It's perfect. You're not mean, but you're at the mean. Math jokes.
Skunk Ape was here 28 minutes ago. He should really get more fiber in his diet.
There's gotta be some clue telling us where he went next. Keep your beady little eyes open, pal.
All right, so apparently he's not here now, but he was here. See if we can find out. Ooh, leftovers. Pizza leftovers are top tier leftovers. This I believe.
From the looks of things, someone couldn't get through their deep dish swamp ditch delight.
Wimp.
Swamp ditch delight? Jesus. What else we got over here? Pizza boxes.
What a senseless waste of perfectly soiled pizza boxes.
The boxes are the tastiest part.
Oh God. Elton Lady Salem, welcome in. It's true, I am back. How are you doing? How have you been since I've seen you last? Deep dish swamp dish delight. What a name.
No clues in there. It's locked, broken, and doesn't go anywhere we want to go.
Just like our social life.
Wow. Savage. What else back here? Start working our way back to the front door there. Oh God, Rose! That one took me a second, but it was worth it.
Mista Pizza, for the unforgettable taste of old nipples.
Isn't that supposed to be Old Naples?
They had to change it on account of truth in advertising laws.
Alright, that one got a little weird.
You can't get taste like that from real cheese.
Hey, Sam, they mentioned seeing a giant space gorilla around here. Do you think that could be General Skunk Ape?
Could be. Let's see if he left a clue somewhere out back.
We already looked there, though. That might mean we need to use future vision here. See if anything's gonna happen. Let's take a look.
Swallowed whole. I've never seen anything like that before.
Okay. I don't know what to do with that information.
Looks like this little fella's had his fill of Mista Pizza's rotting remnants for one day. Good work, Max. Now let's see if we can... Aha! A clue!
Is that up on the roof? How do I get up there? Anything else to see here? Doesn't look like. Alright. Aha! A clue! Truth in our advertising? It's less likely than you think. The heart of a lion and a lifetime ban at the zoo. Oh my God. Yeah, every time I've had like Chicago style pizza outside of the Chicago area, it's been terrible. So if anybody ever says, you know, I've never been to Chicago, but I tried deep dish and it's terrible, I understand. I'm sorry. Oh, Defiant. Well, welcome in. Beat Elden Ring and change the name? I have seen a lot of people who are just huge on Elden Ring. No shame there. It's so weird phenomenon. Like, I had a friend in Arizona. They're like, you have to try this Chicago style pizza. It's the worst. And I tried it and it was the worst. It was very bad. And I'm like, that's why everyone always rags on deep dish pizza, because they keep having this garbage. And then they think that that's the thing.
From the looks of things, someone couldn't get...
Wimp.
All right, let's See if there's anything else to see with future vision out here.
Were we supposed to be looking for clues or something?
Yeah, it sounds like me, actually. Interesting.
Good work.
I saw that already.
A clue.
Alright, so can I get to that building over there then? Seems like there's anywhere else to go over here. How are they getting up on the roof? A fire escape over there. Can I go there? Let's see. Unpopular opinion, I don't consider deep dish pizza at all. I mean, I don't think that's completely out of place. Like, it is a very weird style of pizza, it's true. Simdust, welcome in. Good morning to you. How are you doing today, Sim? Hope everything's going good with you. Hey, Grushin, welcome in. How are you doing today, Grushin? Hope you're doing good. I mean, you guys have heard my definition of pizza, which I've been told is extremely controversial. But I stand by it. I stand by it. I don't think it's a weird definition. I think it's very normal and very simple. I don't think it should be controversial in the slightest. Sam Max parkour level, I would play that.
It's locked, broken, and
Just like our social life.
Doesn't seem like I can interact with anything. I might need to get another item and come back here later. That's what I'm thinking. My definition is to have a proper pizza. You need to have three things. You need to have a bread dough. You need to have a cheese. And also you need to have a red sauce. That's the one that everyone says is extremely controversial. They're like, no, you can have something different. I'm like, sure you can, but it's not a pizza then. It needs to be a red sauce to be an actual pizza. This is what I believe. All right, so yeah, I don't see anything that we can do here right now, so I think we're gonna come back here later.
Max, you ever get the feeling you're going to do something really clever in the future, but you haven't figured out what it is yet?
Yeah, I mean, kinda. I feel like I have, Like, they seem to be hinting there's something I need to do here. Ooh, mini pizzas, that sounds tasty. Pizzas are just open-faced hot sandwiches, and you could put anything on that. Calzones are kind of dumplings. But yeah, I'm totally fine with whatever anybody wants to put on pizza. My only rule for toppings is the only incorrect toppings are the ones that ruin the structural integrity. Like, I went to a place once, a wrestling-themed pub, that had a pizza that was topped with fried mac and cheese and chicken tenders. Which, number one, is probably not very healthy, but number two, chicken tenders are heavy, man. Like, you can't actually pick up those slices anymore. That's not good. If you lift the pizza off of the plate anymore, that's just not, that's too much. It don't work. It don't work. You need to dial it back at that point. Can I put something in the pizza box and see if the... Oh! I wonder.
I don't want to use up Stinky's minutes.
Admit it, Sam. You don't know how to turn it on.
If God wanted us to use cell phones, he wouldn't have invented cords.
I'm sorry, that's a good line. Jesus Christ.
Hot and delicious, dripping with rollover minutes.
Swallowed whole. I've never seen anything like that before.
Not since we accidentally wandered into that theater on Times Square.
And now I can teleport up to the phone on the roof. I got it. I put it together. I like how this game's vibe seems to be having incredibly illogical puzzles and then using future vision to give you just enough hints to put it together. That's actually kind of wild. Spaghetti calzone. Degeneracy, perchance to stream, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, an air fryer is basically just a very small oven with a fan. That's basically it. Chicago-style pizza cooking stream. I've never actually made a deep dish pizza before, although I've been making cast iron pan pizzas before, and oh, good. Those are so good. Itch.io's registrars put a please stop emailing us about itch banner on their support page. Oh my god, that's so good. Hey, Kuma. Welcome in. I went on a very large rant about that before. If I can't take a bite out of a burger, it's not a good burger. I don't care what ingredients are on there. I don't care how tasty the ingredients are. Like, the point of a burger is that it's a sandwich that I can take a bite out of. Like, I don't want to have to take the burger apart and go at it with a fork and knife. Like, make a smaller burger. That's all I want. It seems so simple. Oh yeah, air fryers are amazing. I love my air fryer. So good. Alright. Get up on that roof. Oh, he puked up the phone.
Good work, Max. Now let's see if we can... Aha! A clue. A vintage postcard from somebody who collects old, rare toys.
What's the address?
I don't know, Max. The name and most of the address are smudged out. This looks like a job for the Crimetron. And pick up that phone, Max.
I'm not touching it.
That sigh of despair. Yes, big burgers should be wider, not taller. This is important. Kissa, you have a convection mode on your oven that works like an air fryer. Oh, that's so nice. I've heard of those before. I do not have one myself. Glass doors on the front uses trays. Ooh, very nice. Can we, for the love of everything, stop putting entire meals on sticks and Bloody Marys? That is weird. Like, who is it that looks at this drink and goes, you know, it would be nice if you had to chew this. I think this beverage would be better if you had to chew it. Maybe it's for somebody, but it's not really my style there. Also works as a toaster oven. True, true. Hey, Zodal, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you are doing well. Glad to have you with us. Alright, so... Alright, we need to take that to the Crimetron. So, let's just go ahead and teleport there to save some time. It is a morning after drink, but like you can have the food and you can have the beverage, you don't. What are we doing back here? Oh, the cops are in the car and the car is here. Right. I don't need to go anywhere. I brought it with us. Pizza burger, yes. That is actually a good idea. It's getting close to a calzone, but it's not quite a calzone. Yeah, there was an olive, and you wouldn't think there'd be anything wrong with the olive, but it turns out the olive was in fact a slippery slope. And there doesn't appear to be any bottom to the slope. I know, the fact that he just casually just knocks Max into the air, I love that. Alright, so... got the old postcard.
This postcard is from somebody who collects and sells vintage toys and family heirlooms.
Have anything we can use with that? Oh, we can maybe? No. We tried the note. The note doesn't work. The engagement ring? There we go.
Scan complete. New location unlocked.
Pawn shop in Queens. All right, we can do that. Hey, V6, welcome in. How are you doing today? Yeah, the celery always feels like an afterthought. Like, it's there, but, like, I don't know if anybody's like, I don't think I would drink this if there wasn't celery in it. Could be thinking of martinis. That's possible as well. Hey, Valkos, good morning. How are you doing today? Hope you are doing good. Glad to have you with us. Aha!
Intergalactic warlord business must be in a real slump if Skunk Ape is having to hit the pawn shops.
He's tracking down magic toys, Max, and he must have found something inside if he left Gruesome there to guard the door.
Intrigue!
Alright. I imagine we're gonna have to find some way to get inside. See what we got out here first. Hey, newbie, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing good.
Just a bunch of food scraps and used cat litter. It'd help if I knew what I was looking for.
That's fair. You've had a Marzano martini with quite a few tomatoes in it before. Wow. That sounds kind of Bloody Mary adjacent, actually. Alright. Holy shit! Wait. You guys seeing this? Hang on! You guys see the Scoggins Erasers advertisement up in the corner up there? If anybody doesn't recognize that, that's from one of Telltale's oldest games and a favorite of mine, Puzzle Agent. It's even got the art from Puzzle Agent there too, which, oh, it's amazing. Was not expecting to get jump scared by Scoggins Erasers today, but that's awesome. I'm doing good, Anubi. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that.
I think one of us should try to smash through that window with his rock-hard melon-sized head.
And I think one of us should try the door, unless he wants to spend the rest of the day picking plate glass out of his partner's fluffy white nether regions.
That seems fair. Yeah, that seems fair.
Hard Luck Pawn Shop.
Oh, good. This is the place where I hawk your baby shoes, your first bicycle, your retainer. Oh, they know me here.
Wow.
Freelance police, pal. Let us in.
Go away.
Well, he's not very receptive. First Telltale I remember is Wolf Among Us. That's actually the first one we played on stream. Love that one. Very solid title right there. Yeah, everybody wants to invent a new drink, and some people are going way out there. So that's why Sam never has shoes. That makes sense.
Would you like to know what magical surprises are in your future? My friend here is a trained psychic.
Hey, call me now for your free reading.
Beat it.
That's a very bad impression. Alright, let's use future vision again. Oh, there's a manhole. Vandalized manhole. I mean, how can I say no to that?
This looks entirely too safe. I could have totally carried that heavy thing a lot farther. I just didn't feel like it.
Of course. Of course, I 100% believe that. He's a bouncer, not a receptionist. Steel manhole cover.
I think that manhole cover is perfect right where it is.
Don't be embarrassed, Sam. You have an inner strength that outshines your frail and infant-like physical weakness.
Ouch! Gee, going hard there. Those things do weigh more than you'd expect, and you expect them to weigh a lot. Oh, there's a side door here. Can we get in there?
This just goes upstairs to the apartments.
Maybe we should go up and interrogate the locals.
Those people live above a pawn shop, Max. They've already suffered enough.
Wow. I mean, fair, but, you know, wow. Alright. Future vision, it's happening. Take a look around and see what we see.
Skunk Ape must have tossed it out when he realized it wasn't magical. We've got to find what store he got it from. Oldest trick in the book.
Alright, so we've got to trick him into the manhole cover. That makes sense. Oh, I saw something there. Might have seen it. Oh, I think I know what we're doing.
Huh, a banana peel.
Yep. Oh my god, are we really doing that? Is this actually happening? I think it might be. Yeah, in movies, they just toss those things aside.
A banana peel.
Alright.
A banana peel, just bursting with comic possibilities.
Let's take out the banana peel. Is there a drunk rat under there? There might be. Let's take out the banana peel.
Down with Skunk Ape. Aliens go home.
Hey. You guys really shouldn't be literate.
Oldest trick in the book.
Alright, that wasn't quite how I thought that was going to play out, but that works. They got the job done. I'll take it. Surprise! Oh my god. Oh jeez. Subverted the trope. I thought I knew it was going to happen. I did not. I had no idea. Sudden violence does seem to be the solution to many puzzles in here.
A paddleball toy?
Skunk Ape must have tossed it out when he realized it wasn't magical. We've got to find what store he got it from.
Alright, so that sounds like we're going back to the crime drawing then. And if the violence didn't solve your problem, you didn't use enough. Quantity is often where you gotta fine-tune things. Alright.
I can make out part of the name of the store this came from, but no address.
Alright, what do we use with that? I don't know if we have anything else. Try this. Not a match. We've already used... Let's see, we've already used the postcard, the shot glass, and the engagement ring, I think. And Stinky's cell phone. But I don't think we have anything to pair with the paddle ball, if there is something that needs to pair with it. Might be time to go check out our old locations again, see if anything's changed. Can't use the homing beacon, right? Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Alright. And the note didn't do anything either. Yeah, I think we
General
might have to
Skunk
come
Ape
back
could
here.
be anywhere in the city. He could have at least left a forwarding address or a phone number.
Phone number would have been nice. Alright. Try teleporting around and see if anything's changed. We'll start by popping over to Boscotech. You always think you know what's coming next and then the game makes sure to prove you wrong. That's good writing. I appreciate that.
No visitors.
Oh, right, there's still a guard here. I could have swore we were supposed to do something with him.
Talking to that guy is a waste of time. I've got to figure out some better way to get the drop on him.
Alright, so we gotta go up high, I'm pretty sure. Oh man, he's still inside getting shaken. Oh, wait, does that mean... Ooh. Can we teleport him somewhere then? Probably. Let's teleport him to Stinky's Night. Oh, actually, no, hang on. Oh, no, I know what we're doing here. I know. Oh, God, I know what we're doing. Let me see if I can pull this off. I have an idea. I have a wicked idea. A British astrophotographer. Oh, man, yeah. Also frequently stymied by cloud cover. That seems like a nice life there, Rose. Alright, so hop over to this flagpole here. We're not going to do anything with that. We're going to switch. Hang on, you're doing good.
Two in one blow, and without any significant injuries either.
I think he crushed my trachea.
No significant injuries. Could have dropped him off of the therapist, but you choose violence. It's true. It was so much quicker. GG easy. That was a clever puzzle. I like that one. Go ahead and save here. I also wish the game gave a little bit more of an explicit confirmation when you save that it's actually worked. I would appreciate that. Alright, so we haven't been able to get back into Bosco Tech in the second part. Ooh. And there we go.
It's a torn receipt for something. Skunk Ape must have dropped it when he came through here.
A clue! Which store?
Can't tell from half a receipt, little buddy. This looks like a job for the Crimetron.
And that's exactly what we needed. Perfect. Get out of here with that. Yeah, the wallpaper there is spooky as heck. Alright, where's the Crimetron here? Over there? Here?
Let's go talk to Mama Bosco. I respect her because she's smart, sassy, and semi-transparent.
Are they hinting I need to go talk to her? I was just gonna go back to the car, but do that. May as well. Like I said, we haven't talked to her in the second part. And we don't know what Skunk Ape was doing here, in honesty, so we may as well see if we can figure that out. Might be useful to know.
Thanks for getting rid of those gorillas, Sam and Max.
What were General Skunk Ape's minions doing in here?
They came in and took over the place, right after I told him about my dimensional destabilizer.
Well, that was uncalled for.
Yeah, I mean, sure, she's really boring about it, but that's no excuse for violence.
I'm pretty sure he was trying to keep anybody from using my inventions against him.
Did Skunk Ape give you any idea what he's got planned?
Nope. He just told his guards to make sure nobody found out about my inventions.
What does that dimensional destabilizer do exactly?
It opens a temporary gateway between one dimension and the next, which can pull someone from the spirit world into the real world.
Or from the real world to an interdimensional prison?
I suppose so. Do you think that's what Skunkape was trying to keep people from finding?
I don't know. My money's still on the big screen thing. That's just cool.
Well, it's worth a try. I built a remote control so you can open the gateway anywhere. It'll only stay open a few minutes, so you've got to make sure you do it right. Anybody holding something tuned to the alternate dimension will get sucked right in.
Alright, there we go. All right, Rose, thanks so much for stopping by. I hope you have a fantastic rest, and we will see you around.
Max is confused about how that dimensional destabilizer works.
You just have to find Skunkape and open up the gateway. If he's holding anything tuned to that dimension, he'll get sucked right in. The remote control for it is right over there.
All right.
See you on the other side, Dr. Mama Bosco.
All right, where is it? Over here.
Is this the remote control for your destabilizer thing, Mama Bosco?
That's the one. Make sure you don't press it before you really need to, because you only get one chance.
All right, we can do that.
Not having to worry about fire safety is one of the many advantages of being a ghost.
Or being us.
Both true. All right. I think we looked at everything in here before, so let's go ahead out. And you'll use the Crime-tron, and then we should be able to track down Skunkape. Although we know where we capture him, and that's actually on his ship, because we've seen the future. So that happened already. But still, you know, we gotta get to that future point before anything. Where did we park here? I actually see the car over here. This way. Somewhere. Confusing camera change. Don't know where the car is here. Gonna teleport somewhere where I know where the car is. We'll go to their home street. That should work. Hey, Dragon Lady Myth, glad to have you with us. How are you doing today? How's your week been going so far? Alright. Wait, where's the car? Somebody steal their car? Where the heck did the car go? I'm very confused. Oh, wait, we've got a phone number for the car. We should just be able to call that, right? Let's do that. Let's just call the car. Oh, it's still at the pawn shop. That's weird. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so we combined the paddle ball with the half a receipt.
This receipt's only got part of an address, but not the name of the store.
Success! A new destination has been revealed on your map.
Turns out your car was where you left it. Mysterious. Look at me not thinking of the incredibly obvious solution there. Bob's Toys. Why is that S there?
How are we ever gonna find Skunkape, Sam? All these streets look the same.
Shut up, Max. They're completely different streets.
It's Mole Men! General Skunkape is sweating Mole Men!
Spoiler warning, Harry!
Sheesh! Smash your cell phones! That's how he controls you! It's Mole Men! General Skunkape is sweating.
All clues lead here, but no sign of Skunkape. Aha! New York's lackadaisical business hours win again. But Skunkape will be back any second, little buddy. We'd better be ready for him.
What are we gonna do once he shows up?
I don't know yet.
Alright, can we head inside?
It's locked.
Oh, right.
Skunkape's either waiting for this place to open or coming back with his goons to bust the door down.
Alright, well, this sounds like a good time to use Future Vision.
In the future, all these toys are still here, unbought and unloved. That's kind of sad.
It's their own fault for not being more fun. It's not a welfare state, Sam.
Jesus. That is a little sad, though.
So you have found me at last, freelance police. That will make everything so much easier. And you have brought the elusive toy right to me. Yes. Yes.
Uh-oh.
Oops.
So you have found me at last, freelance police. That will make everything so much easier. And you have brought the elusive toy right to me. Yes. Yes.
Sometimes future vision isn't terribly useful.
Engines to full power. Yes. Destroy the city.
Look familiar? I certainly hope that you are paying attention, my friends, because our story seems to have hurtled to its inevitable conclusion. No longer can you blindly mash buttons to unleash a torrent of irreverent banter and comic mischief. Now you are all that stands in the way of the total annihilation of the planet Earth. The villain has made his move. The players are yours to command. Only you can return General Skunkape to the Penal Zone.
It's not weird. We'll make it weird. Alright, so we've done this part before in the cold open. So, let's see if we can complete it now. Alright, we've got his teleportation.
That won't do any good. Stinky's right here with us.
Oh, alright, so we haven't quite caught up to the future yet, because Stinky's still in the prison, so.
Sam and Max, don't tell me Skunkape wants you guys to be his love slaves too.
You'd be surprised just how many fetishes there are that involve Sam and me.
What are you doing locked in here, Stinky?
I've got no idea. I assumed it was Grandpa Stinky's fault.
Oh, God.
Did you lose your cell phone?
Ugh, hang on a second. I am your love monkey. Yes. Hi, Skunkape. I see you. That's very clever. He's been texting me non-stop. I tried to throw the phone away just to get away from it.
Can you call for help on your fancy futuristic phone?
I already tried that when you guys were knocked out. There's no signal off this spaceship.
That's fair.
Why aren't you out there on your throne?
Yeah, isn't Skunkape your boyfriend?
Ew. He wishes. He is so not my type. You only have to date an evil gorilla once to learn never to make that mistake again.
Oh, we've all been there, girlfriend.
Have we? Somebody's been looking at the dark corners of the internet again. You always make that mistake at least once.
How is this Grandpa Stinky's fault?
He's been going on and on about Skunkape ever since he landed. That's the kind of gentleman you should get involved with. He's got a future. Ugh.
I think you're being too hard on Skunkape. He's just misunderstood.
Oh yeah? Did I misunderstand this picture he sent me?
Good heavens!
I think I should put on some clothes now.
Skunkape's got a lot of good points, too.
Name one.
He's got his own spaceship.
I noticed. That may impress you boys, but...
And the keys to your cage, so he could let you out.
But then she wouldn't be able to talk to us anymore.
Yoo-hoo! General Skunkape!
Oh my God.
All
Right
set,
motivation.
Max. Now we've just got to get out of this cage so we can wrap this case up once and for all.
Just needed the right motivation, it turns out. All right. Now I think we might be ready to finish this up.
Well done, freelance police. Now you must place the homing beacon on Skunkape's back to trap him in the Penal Zone.
We're on it.
Now light up those toys. The hell?
Looking for these.
What?
Uh-oh.
Your future viewer has proven to be most enlightening.
Shit.
Here, use it to witness how I am going to destroy you.
So, what was our plan B again?
I believe you plan to turn on the dimensional destabilizer, yes? Luckily, I have my own.
But I've still got the homing beacon.
Exactly.
Oh no! Shit. That's bad.
Can you believe that guy? Skunk Ape knew what we were going to do the whole time. He just wanted to rub our noses in the penal zone, so to speak.
I don't like being in the penal zone, Sam.
You're not supposed to, Max. It's a horrible plane of non-existence forever trapped between reality and unreality.
Yeah, that and also that beeping noise is really getting on my nerves.
Turn around, Max. Skunk Ape strapped an antimatter bomb on your back while we were out cold.
Oh, God.
Get rid of it.
Jeez, what a jerk.
We gotta get out of here, Max. Pronto.
Oh God! All of that went very badly. Hey, Geek Boy, welcome in. How are you doing today, Geek Boy? How's your week going so far? Yeah, now the timeline's diverged. Crap. Well, technically, before we were looking into the future. That future just didn't come to pass. Rubbed our nose right in the penal zone. God damn it. Why did they write this? Alright, take care of yourself, Nano. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. We'll see you around. Alright, still have a few things, but not anything really useful. Freak out about antimatter bomb.
If I know my high-tech futuristic explosive devices, this is an antimatter bomb that will destroy the entire penal zone and anyone inside it. And it's gonna go off at any second.
Really, Sam? Any second?
Well, maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but still best not to dawdle.
I think that's fair. We still have future vision though, don't we? Because he gave that back to us. Oh, we got the teleporter too. You just teleport out of here, I suppose.
Gotcha!
Welcome back, sirs.
What just happened?
I detected a spike in antimatter radiation, so I locked onto the signal from your homing beacon and reversed the polarity of the dimensional stabilization field to intercept—
Yeah. Just tell us how we can get back at Skunk Ape for crimes against the freelance police and humanity.
I say let's cover him in candy bar wrappers and feed him to starving raccoons.
You failed to trap him in the penal zone?
I wouldn't say failed exactly, maybe underperformed.
And we blew up the penal zone with an antimatter bomb.
Oh dear.
How can I help, Sam and Max?
Dr. Mama Bosco has been granted the fullest security clearance possible for a dead citizen, Mr. President.
Alright. Yeah, I appreciate that too. Leaves a little wiggle room. Doppelganger, how are you doing today? Hope you're doing good.
How are we going to stop Skunk Ape now?
With the penal zone destroyed, we have no way to return him to prison.
Unless you could make another penal zone somewhere else.
I smell a convoluted plan coming on.
With a side order of hand-waving technical nonsense. Extra crispy.
Before I made the destabilizer, I was working on a dimensional rift generator. It doesn't open a gateway to another dimension. It actually creates another dimension. Only problem is, you'll have to find a nexus of ley lines somewhere for it to work. A place where the border between reality and nonsense has broken down.
There happens to be one of those in the city, ma'am. It's at 1313 Straight Street.
That address sounds familiar.
That's our building.
Oh. Well, that's convenient.
So you're suggesting we trap Skunk Ape in our own building?
Well, kind of. You'd actually be turning your building into an alternate dimension, so it won't really exist anymore.
I'm afraid it's the only way, sirs.
Yeah, on the plus side, if it doesn't exist, think of how much money we'll save on rent.
We don't pay rent, Max. Can't we just use that destabilizer thing to open up another gateway?
Not now that the penal zone has been destroyed. You'll have to use Mama Bosco's rift generator to create a new penal zone.
How does this rift generator work?
You just plug it in and press the pedal. After that, it works just like the destabilizer. If Skunkape is wearing that homing beacon, he'll get pulled into the new dimension. The trick is finding enough power for it.
Do you have any more of those power cores lying around?
No, I never did get that back. But even so, it would have taken 100 of those things to give enough power to a dimensional rift generator. It's over there, with the other inventions that are a deadly radiation hazard.
Landlord's not gonna like that. I mean, the landlord still hasn't fixed the building since it got smashed up by a giant robot in the last season. Is that like rocket surgery? Kind of feels like it.
See you on the other side, Dr. Mama Bosco.
Alright, so we got the rift generator.
We'll be careful with your rift generator, Mama Bosco.
Just make sure you don't turn it on until you've got that homing beacon on General Skunkape.
Alright. Well, let's teleport back over there and see what we can see. Back to Sam Max's building. We're gonna have to lure Skunkape over there and then get the homing beacon on him again. Not sure how
What
we're
do we
gonna
do
pull
now,
that off.
Sam?
I don't know. The power's out in the whole building.
Well, there is the sewers, I guess. We could go under the building. Could be a thing.
There they are! I don't know how you escaped the penal zone, Sam and Max, but you will never escape my disintegrator eyes.
Oh, that's bad. Oh, jeez. We escaped his disintegrator eyes. Alright, let's make another save. And see if there's anything we can use down here. Let's see. Cartridges.
This broken gumball machine always makes me wistfully nostalgic for earlier times.
Like that time we smashed this gumball machine. That was great.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright. Consider soda cup.
One of Bosco's discarded Giga Guzzler soda cups.
Oh, we looked at that
The
before.
only drink affected by the position of the moon.
Tom Servo, no!
I'm not supposed to bother the construction workers when they're on break, which is always.
Just as effective as cartoon Cyclops' disintegrator eyes. I'm told supposedly Cyclops' power is kinetic force beams. So he has punch lasers. Supposedly. I don't see anything we can really do here. I think the mysterious tunnel connects... Ooh! Mysterious tunnel connects to Mama Bosco's lab, doesn't it? Ooh, that might be something we can do. Hang on, I've got an idea here. I think I'm getting an idea. Head back to Bosco Tech. And he does miss a lot in the cartoons too. Except if he's shooting at Sentinels. Usually gives those a good wallop, which I appreciate. What's the point of having giant robots if they don't get walloped sometimes? The power of staring really hard. You might even feel it. Alright. So there is an outlet over here, or a power strip, I should say. Can we plug the rift generator into the power strip here?
Can't we just plug in this dimensional doohickey here?
That dimensional rift generator will take a lot more power than I've got.
Plus, it'll blow a fuse if the toaster oven is running.
You'll need to use it at a place where the border between reality and nonsense is already weakened, sirs.
Alright, so let's go through the mole tunnel.
Harry must have dug his way in here.
They say they don't like to be in bright sunlight, but I say it's just an excuse to do more property damage. A brilliant excuse. Whee!
I thought we could use the tunnel, but
Harry
apparently
must have
not.
dug his way in here.
Alright, so nothing. Thought I was onto something there, but not quite. Hey, Plushie! Welcome in, Plushie. How are you doing today? For anybody that doesn't know me, my name is Shane. That's Shane is Games. I play the obscure, the unusual, and the nostalgic. And today we're playing Sam & Max, the Devil's Playhouse, aka Sam & Max Season 3. How are you doing today, Plushie? How was your stream? What were you playing? Tell me everything. Hope you are doing well. Glad to have you with us. Alright, so presumably there's got to be somewhere on the street where we can use that. Let's check in Stinky's Diner, see if there's anywhere we can plug it in there. Hey, Pokegirl Sinnoh, welcome in. How are you doing today? How's your week going? Hope all is well. I don't remember seeing any outlets in here. Coil of rope.
A long coil of rope might be useful if it weren't made of fiberglass, varnished, and bolted to the floor.
Yeah, that does limit its usability a little bit. Alright, so nobody's in here, which means I can go behind the counter. I'm doing good as well, thank you for asking. Get back here. Oh, this is where the mole tunnel leads to, right? I don't appear to be able to push the button again, so I don't think that's a thing. Nope. Ooh, open kitchen door.
It's locked from the inside.
It's just as well. Seeing how they make the food would ruin the magic.
You're right, pal. I didn't want to go in there anyway.
I guess I didn't want to go in there. That makes things easier. Alright, nothing else back there. Use cash register.
I could probably empty out this cash register and no one would know.
God would know, Sam.
You're right, Max. And he won't stop pestering me about the $20 he loaned me.
Wow. I know, this game gives me so much joy. The writing is so good. Oh, you can just walk into the secret passage. That's why it doesn't say anything. The contents of the daily mystery meat corn dog. Sam borrowed money from God and he's not paying it back. I respect this. I didn't see this poster before. Learn telekinesis, become a poltergeist at the Overlook Academy of Advanced Haunting. Very nice. And there's absolutely nothing we can interact with in here, so much for that. Must be somewhere on the street we can plug this in, I suppose. Well, let's head out and try not to get shot. Oh, jeez!
My brain feels all tingly, Sam. It tingles with usefulness.
Oh, God! Oh, God, he's trying to shoot me! That seems like it might be useful.
Gee, I hope Sybil's stuff is okay.
You live on our street, there's a good chance you're gonna get blown up. She should understand that by now, Sam.
Alright, so that means that Sybil's stuff is in the hole. We might be able to use that. Let's see where this takes us to. Alright, where did...
I was hoping we'd teleport under an immovable pile of rubble and debris. Trapped for weeks, we'd be forced to resort to cannibalism just to survive.
You keep coming up with creepy disaster scenarios that always end up with you eating me, Max. It's getting annoying.
If you don't like it, then stop looking so damn tasty.
He's got to be who he's got to be. What can I say?
It's a good thing Sybil packed all her junk into these boxes for safekeeping.
Alright, so all Sybil's stuff is still down here. What else?
Whee!
Alright, so all we did was we cleared a little bit of space out down here. I mean, we can teleport down here now, but like, there doesn't seem to be much to do. Future vision maybe? If we can see anything down here?
Oh, that's unpleasant.
I have so many questions, and I want answers to none of them. Alright, so apparently that sign's never gonna change. Magic. Alright, so the only thing to do is we have to do something with Puddinhead Lincoln. Alright, let's head over there then, I guess. I'm not sure why we're doing that thing, but... Oh, this is new. This is very new.
Oh. You guys keep it down. We're trying to save the planet here.
Intruders! They've come to defile the toy box!
Kill them!
No, wait, brother. Look!
It is the dog and rabbit!
Just as prophesied on Tablet 8, verse 32.
Excuse me. I'm pretty sure you mean Tablet 6, verse 24.
Heretic!
Looks like another in a long line of wacky cults, Max.
We're in so many prophecies, we should start charging royalties.
You try and entertain the other wingnuts while I find a way to power this thing up.
Heretic! If you don't want the answers, then you shouldn't have questions. You have concerns. It's true. It's true. I accidentally created a schism. If I had a nickel for every time I did that, I swear, I would be a wealthy man.
Look it, Max. I've never been that good with hieroglyphics, but it looks like this tablet is all about us.
Ooh, what does it say about me?
Let's see. You're going to fight a monkey, get a bunch of magic weapons, merge with the collective unconsciousness to become one with infinity, and then destroy the universe.
Are you sure you're not reading it backwards?
Well, if that's the case, you're about to wrestle a crocodile, and I'm going to turn into an owl.
I can hardly wait!
Well, those are all things to look forward to, I suppose.
That's the most evil-looking toy chest I've ever seen. No doubt it'd unleash all kinds of horrors if we ever opened it.
I'll get a crowbar!
And I'll scrounge up some blasting caps.
No! You mustn't open it!
That would give General Skunkape unimaginable power to destroy us all.
They're right, pal. We'd better get rid of Skunk Ape first.
Max should not merge with the Shadow World. That would end badly, I feel. Let's heckin' go!
Before, it sounded like you were expecting to see Max and me.
Yes, you're coming with foretold in the sacred tablets and scrolls.
And yea, the Devil Bunny, knowing not his true purpose, would unlock the mysteries of the toy box.
Hey, Sam, it likes me. You know what that means, Obadiah? It's time for the apocalypse!
If I also had a nickel every time I heard that.
What's that toy box got to do with Max?
He must be blessed with the gift. It will bestow great power to the one who can use its contents. Oh, and don't forget about the apocalypse!
You guys seem awfully chipper about the end times.
It's just nice to be proven right for once.
Yeah, suck on that, Barry Diggory. Who's wearing a stupid-looking robe now?
Yay, apocalypse! Yay! One day I'll be right about it being time for the apocalypse. If you prophesize it enough, usually eventually you get it right. One of these days.
Who are you guys?
We are the Boxists, the last keepers of the true way.
Well, our brothers have succumbed to the siren song of secular America with its basalt-rich tunnels and specialty coffees. Only we remain to act as guardians of the box.
Lots of people scrounging around your brain today. That's what the tinfoil hats are for, I believe. Apocalypse forecasts? For sure. Some days you can't be bothered to get out of bed and face the world. Apocalypses are good for these days. It would be handy a lot of these times. Secular America will get you every time. No more cults is what I'm hearing here. They need a bath, they're moles. It's how they be.
What's with the creepy toy box?
It is everything and nothing. The power infinite.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
We have guarded and worshipped it from behind the shadowy veil of faith for generations.
We love the box so much, we've prepared a song about it. We love the toy box because it's really great.
Man, the musical numbers have really gone downhill since we've been on break.
Some of us had grown to believe it was just an allegory. I'm looking at you, Jebediah.
But the veil has been lifted! There it is, before us, just as the tablets foretold!
I appreciate the meta humor there.
What's inside that toy box anyway?
No one knows. No one has seen it for thousands of years.
There are those who believe it contains toys.
Oh, right, like the creator of all things is really some fanciful box in the sky filled with magical toys. You'll have to excuse Obadiah. He's a fundamentalist.
Typical Jebediah behavior. Classic Jebediah right there. Oh god, Doppelganger. I'll never get away from that song as long as I live. Yeah, Valkos, that one... I don't know, that one might need to go through Pro Tools a couple times. Possibly.
Is there anything in your scriptures about how we can defeat Skunk Ape?
Just that the box will show you the way.
And then the Devil Bunny and his chubby sidekick...
Hey.
...broke down the wall and slew the betrayer of mole men.
I gotta turn on this machine to stop a gorilla.
Down the tunnel, first door to your right.
No, I literally have to stop a gorilla.
Oh, we know little of your modern inventions. The toy box provides all we need.
Alright.
You guys stay crazy.
Amen!
That's my new sign-off from now on.
We better call a contractor to fix that hole in our basement once this scintillating adventure has come to its inevitably earth-shattering conclusion. The workers left some of the cable exposed when they were busy not fixing the power in this dump.
That could be useful.
That won't work.
Can I just use the thing with it? Let's see.
I can't plug a rift generator into that.
Alright, now I have to do something with the cable. What is this?
It's hard to believe that good old Steamy has been sporadically keeping our building warm for almost a century.
It's even harder to believe that you've given it a cutesy nickname.
It is a little odd. It is a little odd. Alright, boiler controls.
Turn that off! You're killing us here.
Well, at least the boiler still works.
We have sweated the mole bed. That's a thing. Alright, I think this might be a time for future vision. Yeah, let's use future vision. See what we can see here.
Give up,
Same.
Skunk Ape. You're under arrest.
Oh, alright, so that's gonna happen.
Turn that off! You're killing us here.
Now, we already saw how that happens.
Well, it's worth a shot. Hey, Max, want to come here and ground me?
Oh, the face. Right, alright, I see what they're talking about. Alright. Well, that's a strange thing to do. Let's see what we can do. What kind of leans do you need to use to pick up cables? Oh, what kind of lines? I wouldn't even know where to begin. Alright.
Well, it's worth a shot. Hey, Max, want to come here and ground me?
You're pushing 40 in dog years, you're not a very good detective, and it looks like you've put on weight.
Thanks. That should do it.
Oh my god. That line.
That's the most evil-looking toy chest I've ever seen. No doubt it'd unleash all kinds of horrors if we ever opened it.
I'll get a crowbar!
And I'll scrounge up some blasting caps.
No! That would...
Alright, no, we
right.
still can't open it yet. We've got it plugged in though. Can we do something with the rift generator now?
There's no place on the toy box to plug this in.
No. Oh, can we plug it into the other end of the cable? No, it doesn't look like it. Weird. Alright, what if we go back over to the boiler now? Silly three-pronged outlets. Hate it when riddles are
Wrong
geolocked.
with you?
Oops, well, sorry.
So that must be for some reason. Looks a little less evil now that it's plugged in. It is a little odd now. Hey Cedric, welcome in. How are you doing today? How have you been? Hope everything is going good with you. And Pokegirl Sinnoh, thank you for the posture check. Oh, I could use one of those. My shoulders always start migrating northward when I'm doing puzzles. Oh. Ugh. The longer Shane spends on being tortured with the puzzles, the longer we get to be entertained by it. It's true. It's true. Eventually, if I work hard enough at it, you can actually hear my brain sizzle. That's always a fun thing. Ugh. Emperor, never let the intrusive thoughts win, unless it'd be really funny, in which case go for it. Alright. Pokegirl Sinnoh, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Everyone else should also take the opportunity to get a quick stretch. Good for you. You'll like it.
We better call a contract.
Nothing else to be said there. What else do we have in our inventory? Not much. Not much. Can we see anything different with future vision now? Maybe.
Sam, what are they looking at?
Good question.
Cut it out! We live in cool, dark places.
Yeah, we know that.
Give up, Skunk Ape. You're under arrest.
I've got an idea. It's not a great idea, but I've got an idea. Head over to the boiler. What happens if we
It's hard to believe that good old Steamy has been...
It's even harder.
What happens if we just keep using the boiler controls?
Turn that off! You're killing us here.
Well, at least the boiler still works.
What is wrong with you?
Ooh.
Oops, I'm sorry.
That's a bigger puddle that time.
It's hard to believe that good old...
It's even harder to... Ah! Turn that off! You're killing
All right, so if I use it consecutively, it seems like the puddle gets bigger.
Works.
What is wrong with you?
Yep, it gets bigger there.
Sorry.
Ah, turn that off! You're
No,
killing
it doesn't.
us
Dang it.
here.
Well, at least the
I thought I
boiler
was
still
onto
works.
something there.
What is wrong with you?
Oops, I'm sorry. There's got to be something in this city with the unholy power we need to power up this invention.
You'd think so, but I'm not sure what. What locations do we have? We don't have a lot of places we can teleport to. Stinky Cell's probably back on the spaceship. I suppose we could teleport up there. Could always see if there's anything interesting happening there. Yeah, let's save and let's get out of here and let's see if there's someplace else we can get things done here. And Pokegirl Sinnoh, thank you for the 10 bits and the boop. I appreciate them both. Let's see, what happens if we keep using the boiler controls? That was my thinking. For a second it looked like it was working, but not quite, unfortunately. Right. What happens if we get back on the spaceship? That's my next question.
Did you see that, my queen? Not only did I defeat Sam and Max, but I took care of the penal zone in one stroke.
Unfortunate word choice.
Don't make it weird!
Sam and Max, you survived! Have you returned with a, how do I put this tactfully, better thought out plan to stop Skunkape?
Our last plan would have worked fine if he hadn't changed the future.
Yeah! How do I put this tactfully? Bite me.
You'll need to get your personal belongings. Let me see if I can... Oh, that hurts. Does everyone else taste butterscotch?
Thanks, Brain. Now we just need a way to get this homing beacon on Skunk Ape's back without his noticing.
I can't remember the name of my elementary school.
What?
Are you okay, Brain?
You're looking a little green, even for you.
The stress of powering the higher functions of this ship is proving most detergent. Plus, I think this broth is starting to go bad.
Oh, that sounds good.
How are we supposed to stop Skunk Ape now?
I don't know. Something about a homing beacon, wasn't it?
Keep it together, Brain.
Okay, bye now, Grandma.
Alright, so we got our stuff back, which mainly consists of the gun. I want to go back up there, though. Can we sneak back up there?
Full power to right mandible! Yes!
This might be a job for future vision. That's not future vision. Saturn, you're taking off. All right, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. You take care of yourself. We will see you around. Normality. I haven't played that one, but I saw Retrograde Tom play some of it. I want to try that. That looks incredible. All right.
What? Don't you have planets to blow up or something?
It's...
I'm not gonna rest until I find the guy who killed my partner.
Killed your partner? Is there something you're not telling me?
Must be ominous foreshadowing, pal. Whatever the case, I'm gonna sound really cool in the future.
There's that at least. That's something to look forward to. Alright, looks like we do eventually beat Skunkape. That's a good thing. Nothing else to see here. I guess let's try talking to Girl Stinky. If she's got anything to add.
You'll live to regret betraying us, Queen Stinky.
Soon you'll be serving time instead of serving bad food in the penal zone.
You're no match for General Skunkape, Sam and Max. When he's done, the world will never have to listen to your idiotic nonsense ever again.
Nice performance, Stinky. I think Skunkape believed it.
Oh, right. Performance.
Oh, jeez. Let's see. I know this didn't work before, but can we just put the homing beacon on his back? Ooh. No. Still does not work.
What? Don't you have planets to blow up or something?
Thanks, Stinky. Hey, Brain, can you give us a hand here?
Maybe cause a subtle yet stylish distraction?
I grow weak, jamming tracks, and I fear my time in this wharf is drawing to a close. But if I can prevent but one villain from massaging another appointment book, my sacrifice is but a small, small bacon belt to pay.
Right. Could you hurry it up?
Max, show some respect for this noble creature's sacrifice. Could you hurry it up, please?
Donut button, Sam and Max. Donut button till we meet again in the plaid.
Emergency. Engine failure. Emergency.
No! Not in my moment of triumph! Sam and Max must somehow be responsible for this. I must find them and destroy them!
That's it, little buddy. Let's go.
Alright, so now we just need to find a way to get the machine powered on. Still not sure how to go about that. Must be ominous foreshadowing. Honestly, that would be a wonderful thing to put in there. Brains are not great power sources, it turns out. They go a little bit loopy eventually. Let's see. Not sure where else we can go. See if there's anything else at Bosco Tech we can do. Electric jelly, basically. The rudest way to describe a brain. Gotta be something we can plug this thing into. Oh, there was one thing we haven't done. We still haven't messed around with putting Lincoln. Because we know we're supposed to do that in the future. For some reason. So let's see if we can do that. It's the one thing we've seen with Future Vision we haven't really been able to pull off yet. Let's see if we can do that now. Go back to the diner. We're gonna have to make a break for it. I assume he's still shooting at me. He's still shooting at me! Alright, we're good. Thankfully, this is a surprisingly sturdy street as long as giant robots aren't stomping around on it.
There's got to be something in this city with the unholy power we need to power up this invention. Even though he can't think, has no arms, and is made of pudding, there's something about Puddinhead Lincoln that'd get my vote.
Don't vote for Puddinhead. He's soft on crime. Get it? Soft?
Alright, like, we definitely saw Max eating the Puddinhead. Why does he have a ghost hat?
Oh, that's unpleasant.
How do we make that happen? That I'm not clear on. And the sign just says, next train, wouldn't you like to know, forever. I don't think there's anything else to see down here except that, you know, boat going to the realm of the dead for some reason. And fish.
Sybil sent us a postcard. She and the giant stone head of Abraham Lincoln are still on their extended honeymoon.
And you said their marriage wouldn't last.
Actually, I said it was a violation of the laws of nature and most major religions.
It's a little bit different. Just a ferryman going by, no big deal. Welcome back, Geek Boy. Hope you had a good breakfast. It's the future. Eventually we all get a retro hat. I can't wait.
I hope they finish the repair work on our building soon. I miss taking showers.
We could just give ourselves tongue baths like cats and flight attendants do.
Well, okay, I guess. Just be careful around the back of my neck. That's where I'm most prone to tie rash. I wonder what it'd be like to live on another planet.
Probably a lot like this one, but bouncier and more methane-rich.
I don't need to go to another planet for a methane-rich environment as long as I've got you, pal.
That's really sweet and obvious, Sam.
Is it?
The city looks a lot different from what I remember.
It's the new mayor and his Man Up, New York. It's a city, not a freaking daycare center campaign.
His inauguration was the most action-packed in years, though.
He wore a necklace made from human fingers.
Jesus.
I'm surprised and disappointed that you managed to stay president this long.
Yeah, that sudden, unexplained outbreak of bubonic plague really brought the nation together for my re-election.
That reminds me, where's Jimmy Two-Teeth and all his rat pals?
Damnedest thing! They suddenly came into a lot of money from an anonymous benefactor.
Well, what do you know?
I can't wait to get rid of that skunk ape jerk once and for all.
But if he's the big bad guy, what will we do after we beat him?
Well, we could let him out every few weeks and beat him up some more.
That'd work. Ah, that's where the rage comes from. That makes sense. That makes sense. The mayor sounds like he's got his fingers in many pies. I hope not. That's gross.
I sure hope those psychic powers aren't a danger to the people you work on or around, Max.
Whenever I use them, it feels like somebody's microwaving a radar gun near a high-tension wire in my skull.
It's a good thing neither of us is legally, morally, or ethically allowed to reproduce.
That's a hell of a line. Jesus.
Don't worry, little buddy. I won't let anything bad or overly deadly happen to you.
You're my best friend, Sam. I know you'd take a bullet for me.
Well, I'd at least be very rude to the guy who shot you.
That's all you can ask, really. Does that mean the mayor is wearing pies? Don't wear pies, eat pies.
Where are we going to get enough power to turn on Mama Bosco's dimensional rift? Who's a what's it?
True power comes from within, Sam.
From within what?
Reactors, generators, batteries, turbines, ancient artifacts, lots of things.
Sorry about that, I had to sneeze. Perfect quote there, Pokey Girls to know. Sorry, I had to sneeze there.
Keep watching the skies, Max.
I'll shoot if they try anything funny.
Alright, so I don't think we have to do anything with Puddinhead Lincoln yet. What else we gotta do first?
It's Mama Bosco's dimensional rift generator.
Also a good quote right there. Let's see. Can't just use the rift generator on Puddinhead Lincoln, can we? Probably not.
I can't plug a rift generator into that.
No, you really can't. Would not make a ton of sense.
As much as I'd love to get over there, I'm not quite willing to swim through the muck.
Come on, I dare ya.
Alright, so we can't just walk directly in there yet. We can call Sybil's phone, though. That will get us over there, at least. You could, but it would get messy. And he doesn't have a lot of suits. Mostly just this one.
Whee!
Whee! Alright.
There's got to be something in this city with the unholy power we need to power up this invention.
I feel like they're hinting that it's something to do with the chest. Also, the mole cultists don't seem to want us messing with the chest till after we beat Skunkape. And we know they don't like it when we turn up the heat, but also like we just turn it back down when they complain, is the thing. Hey, Asanka, welcome in. How are you doing today, Asanka? I hope you are having a great week so far. Yeah, he really gets some height on that, seriously. He seems to enjoy it. Let's see. Nothing else we can see here with future vision, I don't think. Already seen everything we could.
Max, what's wrong with you? Max? Little buddy? Well, that didn't sound good.
Ah, that was just one of the distant future ones. We don't have to worry about it for a while.
Yeah, let's put that off for now.
Ah, turn that off! You're killing us here.
Know that one.
Cut it out. We live in cool, dark places.
Sam, what are they looking at?
Don't know. Alright, so telling us to do something with the boiler here. You know, we haven't actually used Sam's gun in quite some time. Can we shoot the boiler?
No, that'd be a waste of bullets.
Apparently not. Can we shoot the mysterious chest?
No, that'd be a waste of bullets.
Yeah, it looked like there was a whole room back there. Is there more to see here? No, just a little hallway here. Can't actually interact with that elevator back there either.
Ah, turn that off! You're killing us here.
Well, at least the boiler still works.
Can we shoot the boiler controls?
There's got to be something in this city. No, that'd be a waste of bullets.
No. Hey, Claire, welcome in. How are you doing today, Claire? Hope you're having a great week so far. Nothing else.
That's the most evil-looking toy chest I've ever. No doubt it.
I'll get a crowbar.
Yeah, we already did that.
They're right.
I feel like plugging it in was the right thing to do, but like now what? You're alive? Sometimes that's all you gotta do. That's a start there. Okay, girl, Sinnoh, you got a hint? What are you thinking? What are you thinking? I've just about exhausted everything here. I can't interact with the cable again, so I think plugging it in is all I could do. Can we scare off the cultists? I think we're supposed to use the boiler controls to scare them off somehow, but like, we just sort of turn it on and then immediately turn it off, which isn't super useful. Unfortunately. Something with the shot glass?
I'd better keep this. It could be an important clue in our case.
I don't think we're supposed to use the shot glass for anything. Oh, with a gun? We could try that.
I don't need to shoot anybody. It's enough that they know I have a gun.
Oh, apparently that's all. Yeah, the gun rarely solves any puzzles in these games. So unfortunately, no. I think we gotta make it too hot in here for them, maybe? Possibly? Oh, what to do with that.
I can't plug a rift generator into that.
No, of course not.
I can't plug a rift generator into that.
Where did he even go there? Silly, useless, persuasive badge, unfortunately. Well, you know, this is actually the perfect situation
There's
for...
got to be something in this city with the unholy power we need to power...
I've actually got UHS over here, which if I didn't tell you about, very cool website, Universal Hint System, which is very good when you need a little bit of a nudge. And right now I could use a little bit of a nudge. Let me take a quick look right there and see if it'll give me any hints. Let's see. Plugged in the box. We got that. Oh, all right. So there's something I missed. I was worried that was something. Let's see. Hey, Grindhouse, welcome in. You have UHF with Weird Al Yankovic playing? I mean, in my brain, it's basically running at all times. Constantly. Yeah, right here, I didn't notice there's a tiny outlet right there. I missed that.
That should be enough power.
So the box is actually powering the building, not the building powering the box right now. That's what we needed to do. Oops.
That should be enough power. Now to turn it on.
We don't need to turn it on until we get Skunkape down here. We need to find a way to lure him down here. We could teleport him down here, possibly. Maybe? That might be a thing. Let's save. And we'll see if we can use teleportation to trick him down here. First, let's go back on the ship. Using Stinky Cell. What's in the box? Pokegirl Sinnoh, enjoy your lurk. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it.
Give a gorilla a cool, heavily armed spaceship, and all of a sudden he thinks he owns the galaxy.
Alright, so... let's try Future Vision again, see if we can see anything we need. Alright, still shows him getting sucked into the dimension from there.
What? Don't you have planets to blow up or something?
I suppose if the ship is above, I don't know what the range is. Maybe we could just turn the thing on. That could be a thing. I might be overthinking it. That is a thing I do sometimes. We actually tried shooting him at the very start of the game, and it turns out he's immune to bullets. One of the very few times Sam's actually tried to solve a problem by shooting it. And of course it didn't work. Yeah, Future Vision is such a cool puzzle mechanic. Like, I know some people were worried it would just give away the answers, but no, it just sort of like gives you little hints here and there, which is very cool. Alright, so Skunkape does have the homing beacon on him, so let's see if we can just turn the thing on. Oh shit!
Well played, Sam and Max. But once again, I am too strong, and you have only seconds before... Wait, it can't be. The Devil's Toy Box?
Devil's Toy Box? That's right, Jack, and it's ours.
Yeah, go find your own toys.
Perfect. You have led me right to the greatest prize of all. Soon your bothersome dimensional rift will close, and I will take the toy box and the one who can control it. Yes.
Think of something quick, Sam. I don't like the way he's undressing me with his eyes.
Alright. We gotta work quick here.
Turn it off!
Cut it out! We live in cool, dark places.
Ooh, I've got an idea.
Well, at least the boiler still works. Well, At least the boiler.
Oh, all right. So
works.
it made a gross slick on the floor. That's got to be good for something. Let's see. Hasanki recently stumbled upon an interesting edition of The Time Machine / The Invisible Man from 1969. Ooh, I would definitely like to see that. Thank you. I mean, this game does have a hint system where, like, Sam will occasionally nudge you in the right direction, but you've got control of it. You can have it be regular hints, rare hints, or no hints whatsoever. I appreciate that. I think that's really nice. All right, let's see what else we've got to work with in here. They don't have anything else to
stay
say.
crazy.
Amen!
Give up, Skunk Ape. You're under arrest.
Under arrest by an Earth Dog and his pitiful inventions? I have more strength in one hand than in all the inventions of your planet's greatest scientists.
Let's see. Can we do
That's
anything
the
with
most
Marks?
evil-looking. No doubt it.
I'll get a crowbar!
And I'll scrounge up some blasting caps.
No!
I still can't open it right now. That'd be something we could do with the water on the floor. Must be good for something. Future vision? Anything new now? I mean, that's what I want. I want that.
Ah, turn that off! You're killing us here!
And we already did that.
Keep away from the big monkey.
Okay. Seems good advice. Not really anything else to see then. Unfortunate.
Are you sure that future vision of yours works? We're supposed to be winning.
Maybe they're just rose-tinted future vision glasses.
Well, that's not very good.
See you, Max.
Keep in touch!
My second best.
Can we shoot him?
As soon as this case is over, I'm getting a gun with more gorilla stopping power.
Assuming we survive. Of course. I'm open to suggestions if anybody's got any ideas. We're right at the end. Run out of ideas here. Seems so obvious, non-violent, so really not obvious at all. Offer panel ball toy to Skunkape.
Pretty sloppy of you to miss this toy, Skunk Ape. It's the best one yet.
Nonsense. It's worthless.
Are you kidding me? It's just dripping with psychic power. Right, Max?
Oh, right. That one gives me the power to, automatically calculate the proper tip at restaurants.
Nice one, bonehead.
It's a very practical power, Sam. They can't all be showstoppers.
Give it to me. No!
Keep away from the big monkey.
No fair! Give it!
Ah!
And so our heroes save the world once again. Our villain undone by his own greed. It would seem a fitting conclusion. But this is not the end. Oh no, but merely a beginning. The overture, if you will, of a 5-part symphony of mayhem that will blow your ever-loving mind. What is this mysterious toy box with its bizarre connection to Max? Is General Skunkape truly defeated? Will Sam ever find true love? Will Max be able to control his emerging powers? Or are his ominous visions of the future a sign of tragedy to come? I'll see you in the coming chapters to answer all of these questions, and more. But for now, I leave you with this chilling conclusion.
Ouch! Sucked right through 3 floors and a septic tank.
There goes our security deposit.
I wonder if our building is zoned to act as an interdimensional prison.
Sam, what are they looking at?
Holy heaping helpings of Herodotus on base with Marshall stacks and a wah-wah pedal.
Is that us?
Sam and Max will return in episode 2, The Tomb of Sam and Mac. Well, there's a hell of a cliffhanger for you. Max looked like Needles Kane with the flaming scalp. That cliffhanger again? It might be, quite possibly. Thank you for the GGs. So that is episode 1 of 5, as that guy hinted right there. So there's still plenty more of this game to come. What is Shane's score for this? 82 out of 100? Oh, I could never give any game that detailed of a score, but I enjoyed that one. I enjoyed that one. The Future Vision gimmick was really cool. Some of the puzzles were pretty clever. Using the teleporter along with the Future Vision was really neat too. What did you folks think of that one? Solid 5 out of 7? I'll take that. I'll take that. Great work. Yeah, this was good. Good start to the game, at least. I'm eager to see where it goes from here. Especially if we can get some more of those toys of power and get some more weird puzzle-solving things. We've seen, I think, 2 other of the toys. We saw the silly putty that lets us transform into other things. And there was the playing cards, too. I don't remember what they did. Were they like telekinesis? I don't remember. Entertaining as usual. Excellent. Give it a strong 8.64 out of 10.1. Excellent scale there. I know there's a book talker I follow on TikTok that I like. I really like watching his videos because me and him have very similar tastes in books. But I'm constantly dragging him in his comments because his review score goes to 2 decimal points, and I'm just like, how could it possibly be that granular? Like, there's no way. There's no way. Whenever he's like, I'll give this book an 8.76, I'm like, why? Why? Why that many numbers? What is the possible logic behind it? But for the QI scoring system, I mean, QI does have some great logic behind it. Solid 1.867 radians. Alright, so people always have like a 1 to 10 or a 1 to 100, but what if the score went from 1 to 1,000? Why stop there? Just rate your books on a score between 1 and 10 million. Get lots of detail out of it. You go with Whose line? The rules are made up and the points don't matter? That does seem reasonable. So the next episode, we'll look at what it says about it here. I do like that they reference the closet at least if we don't get to visit it. The next episode is episode 2 of The Tomb of Sam and Mac. All aboard the Disorient Express. At the urging of the enigmatic Monsieur Paperweight, Sam and Max's great-grandfathers are off to Egypt to plunder the tomb of Sam and Mac and recover the Devil's Toy Box. But they're not the only ones. Can Samuth and Maximus solve the Sphinx challenge and outsmart a group of would-be Tomb Raiders to make off with the prize? I like everything about that. That sounds like a lot of fun. I bet there's going to be some good puzzles in that one. Hey, Celestial Knight, welcome in. How are you doing today? The Sphinx. I just enjoy saying that. That's a fun word. Send him and his scoring logic to the penal zone. What the Sphinx? If somebody doesn't say that in that chapter, I'm going to be disappointed. Hopefully there's, I mean, they could go with a Lara Croft parody, or they could parody the original The Mummy. That's one of the first things I think of whenever I think of Egyptian tombs these days. God, that movie's so good. Are Sam and Max going to be inordinately pretty? Aren't they always? It is still a little early, but I am still trying to get the hang of this schedule. So I think we're going to wrap it up here, and that way we can start fresh on episode 2 tomorrow. And we'll maybe see if we can go a little bit long tomorrow and see if we can just like knock out all of episode 2, depending on how long it is. This one was a little bit chunky, but the first one we always have to like look at everything and talk to everyone, so that stretches it out a little bit, so we'll see. We'll see. The good thing about Moon Logic is you never remember a thing. I kind of like the use of future vision, because they can have puzzles be very Moon Logic-y and then use future vision to kind of hint at it a little bit. Kind of let you work backwards, which is very interesting. It is that cliffhanger again. I'm sorry, but you know, gotta get you coming back tomorrow somehow. What happened? I missed it. Do it again real fast. Let me just delete my save real quick. Let's see. This season is my favorite of the 3 Sam and Max. I heard a lot of people said season 3 was their favorite, but I've never played it before, so this one is completely new to me, and I'm enjoying it so far. As always, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you're having a great time. We'll be back tomorrow at the same time. If you didn't hear again, my new schedule is Mondays and Tuesdays at 6:30 a.m. U.S. Central Time. That's going to be the schedule for the foreseeable future, which I hope works for you folks. And as always, I'll be uploading the VODs to YouTube, so if that time doesn't work for you, feel free to check out the replays there if this is stuff that you would like to see. So we're going to wrap it up for today, but we do have one last thing to do before we call it quits, and as always, that is... Let's see who all else is online, so if you're not done watching Twitch, maybe I can send you somewhere cool. I would like the opportunity. Bonus Thursdays? No, I work now Thursdays. Complain to my work, unfortunately. They're keeping me from doing all these cool things. So while I am checking to see who all is live right now, there are some links in chat you might want to check out if you haven't seen them already. Mostly a link to my YouTube, which like I just said, is where all my VODs go. So if you ever want to check out any of the old streams for nostalgia purposes, or if I stream part of something that you miss and you want to get caught up, feel free to click over there, check that out. We would definitely love to have you there. And we got a couple of good options today, but I see a streamer I enjoy playing a game that I will never, ever play because I hate it so much. So this is an excellent opportunity for you folks to see it if you haven't already. So ladies and gentlemen, I would absolutely love it. Movie nights are actually a thing I'm considering. I just got to see if I can get the logistics to work, but it's a possibility. That is. Also, a third stream day is a possibility, but we'll see how things go first. So ladies and gentlemen, I would absolutely love it if you would join us as we go raid friend of the stream, Umbrella Jill. She is a great retro streamer. She plays a lot of horror and horror adjacent games, particularly retro games. And she also does some speed runs. And today she is playing a retro horror game that I absolutely despise and will never play called Blue Stinger. It's kind of a Resident Evil knockoff for the Dreamcast. It's got some interesting things about it. The gameplay is not one of them. She's playing it on hard mode though, so this should be a trip. Why don't you join me over there, say hi to Jill, hang out for a bit, throw her a follow if you like what she's doing. But hey, if you've got other things to do, I will just say as I always do, morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're at in the world. And I will see you folks tomorrow for Sam and Max episode 2. Take care till then, everybody. I'll see you